You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Wing Gaming, and somebody on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming at you, back at you with a new Let's Play episode of Depiction of Pleasure. And I'm coming at you on my new 32-inch HP Transcend OLED. Oh my goodness, this screen is absolutely beautiful, y'all. I got it for an awesome deal at Best Buy. Normally it's like $1,300, but I got it for like $749. Yeah, it's a monster of a monitor. It looks absolutely incredible. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alrighty. The desert image fades away, though I swear I heard and smelled it too. Either way, that was still communication, right? You were trying to show me something. They light up and huddle close. They stare at me with puppy eyes and bob their head up and down. So, what was it? What did you say? They wave their feathered hand like a teacher guiding a student through a tough question. I feel like they want me to answer this. Oh, you've adapted to the dunes? You've somehow found a way to survive in the dunes? The owl nods along, but seems dissatisfied with how I phrased it. I should try again. Owl, desert happy? You teleported. You teleported us to the desert to show how comfortable you are there. If they could teleport, then they shouldn't need to be there. It's clear that I'm very far off. I should try again. Owl, desert happy? They pause when I said happy, but eventually they break into a laugh. The owl claps and pets me on the head with the tip of their brush. The laughter sounds like a mix of stuttered hooting and purring. It's infectious. I can't help but break out into a giggle with them. If only my lord was here to see this. So you like being out there? Why? I mean, what's out in the dunes? Are you immune to sand? I mean, owl, desert, happy, me confused? The fuck are you saying? Images and emotions bombard my head. Sky, happy, relic, curious, cactus, dew, sun. They stream in an expressive but rhythmic cadence. Each picture holds no discernible meaning of their own, but they mix with emotions to paint a little scene. Sand, horror, water, joy. It's almost like a sentence spelling out their complicated feelings for the desert. Whoa, slow down! They jump in circles like a child again. So you really do speak in pictures and emotions? I wonder why Lord has requested you for painting. Your brushwork must be amazing if your very language paints. So this is how you speak regularly? What's the grammar? Are there accents? What's poetry like? Are there honorifics? How? The owl puts a finger over their beak, and I take it as a signal to shut up. They release their tight grip of the torch and present it to me with both hands. They're asking me to try. Oh, God. Cham, where are you? I hear him yelling down the hall. I yell back to him to tell him where I am. Have you subdued this abomination yet? No, I mean, it's not an abomination at all. It speaks. Oh? Speak then. Use your tongue. What's your name? Who? Does it even understand me? Me? It's clearly a feral beast of some kind since it doesn't understand language. Langue. Which bastard monk said that this thing can paint? Paint? Paint! Oh. What the hell? He tries to wave the intrusive image out of his head before realizing what the owl had implied. That painting was incredible. I remember my drawings that my lord ordered me to put in the halls, which used traditional symbols and simple shapes for representation. But the painting in the owl's vision, it looked real? I wonder how the public would react when they see it. They probably would think it was a work of a relic. My lord, the owl speaks with the torch. It's a language of visions. That was beautiful. If I may, my lord looked rather small in the painting. Would it benefit the composition if your silhouette was more pronounced? If the painting was that realistic, I'd want to stare at him for longer. No, my size would need to be in contrast to the divine, though it is a tempting idea. He seems flustered at that thought. Owl, can you really paint that? Paint! Great. Cham, tell it to get it done within the month. Owl paint 1 month? They tilt their head in confusion and the torch glows pink. No, wait! Confused. I've learned to shut out these invasive thoughts, but my lord clearly is not. He braces himself against the wall and coughs in distress. Cham! I'm sorry, I should have warned. The language also involves projecting emotions. When I see him raising a hand to strike me, I pick up a small brick. Use this! I kneel and present him with the side of my face to strike. Smite me, even if it slightly eases your distress. He catches his breath and knocks the brick out of my hand. Do you even know why I'm having this painted, Cham? To remind the masses of what's to come? And why? To brace for the end? To embrace the end. You make it sound like a bad thing. Our final moments would be a beautiful thing. The haunting light of the divine will burn away our suffering. The fire beetle will emerge, and the impatient masses think eating its excrement is enough. Impulsive savages. Why be consumed by cheap pleasure when the ultimate ecstasy awaits? What an undignified end it is to die by sand. Sweat falls down my forehead. I would gladly spend my final moments with you, my lord. Will I even make it that far? Of that, I have no doubt. Clearly, though, spoken words aren't enough to convince the uneducated public. They're too unimaginative, so I have to resort to this. He waves dismissively at the painting. Paint! Enough! I need to leave before I lose my mind. Drill the deadline into this beast before your duties. I don't want any more idiots dropping dead in the lower courts. Remember, due in 1 month. Sorry about that. You're not a beast. My lord is just distressed. Hoot? They offer me the torch. Shit. How do I use this? Hoot. Okay. I nervously grasp the torch. The owl's physique flickers the moment the torch leaves their hands. They transform from a feminine figure to a similar-looking masculine one. They immediately reach behind their back and grab on tight to another torch. The original form returns. What was that? The owl fixes their eyes on my torch. Hoot. Hoot? Hoot! Paint! I have an idea what they mean. I hold the torch tight and I think of... my lord. I think of my lord. And an emotion to go with it, right? The subject would be need a verb, or an adjective in this case. I think of his merciful smile, his charismatic silhouette when he chants with the crowd, his unwillingness to treat me like the filth that I am, the sadness in his voice when he speaks of the end. I bundle these emotions and imagine them flowing through my hands. Admiration, guilt, dependence, love, fear, pain, pity. Hoot! Happy, excited! They rush to the crumbling jail door and pull me into a light hug through the metal bars. They playfully hoot a light tune and nibble on my ears. Oh, getting physical, are we? Your language is expressive. They double pat me on the head as we separate. Thanks! Chanting sounds come from the outside. Well, I'll have to take my leave. Oh, before I go, this should be easy, right? Then finally... Shit. What's the picture equivalent of a month? An orbit of the moon? 30 setting suns? I fiddle with the torch. The whirring seems to stutter. It hoots reluctantly. Month! He does not look pleased. Oops. I set the torch down. I guess I'll have to figure this out later. See you in a bit, Owl. Owl! I set down the second bucket for them. Hoot? Good morning, Owl. I think I figured out how to say month to you. I pick up the torch. Oh, God. Who? That's right. You know what? Just between you and me, I think you're beautiful either way, girl or guy. Angry. Her feminine features flicker a few times in emphasis. Shit. My stomach sinks. Oh, fucking idiot. I should know this better than anyone else. Come back. Please come back. Wake the fuck up. Pleasure is the sewage. Wash away your dignity. Begging for your name. Name. I never did catch your name. The owl stares at me. She's clearly still upset. Her torch glows. Well, nice to meet you, Owl. I mean, Two? Is your name Two? And my name is... Hey, I look good in your voice. Thanks for the name. I make sure she looks extra feminine in that hoot. Her smile seems to return. Sorry about earlier. But seriously, though, you need to know your deadline. My lord was explicit. 1 month. 30 days. I think for a moment. Do symbols work? There you go. She tilts her head in confusion. She's still confused. Really? Still confused. Wow. Do you know what a symbol is? Symbol? Confused. Do you understand any abstract representation? She stays silent. This is going to be a lot harder than I thought. How should I depict a month without symbols? I could brute force it. Okay, here we go. Then... She nods along. Finally... 1 sunrise, 2 sunrises, 3... 6. Her eyes light up. Hoot hoot! Sunrise and sunset flashed by. The imagery was clear and precise, and over in less than a second. I could count 5 distinct pulses of 6 rise and falls. 30 days. The owl jumps around in a circle of joy. So everything with you is literal, huh? A strange way to think. I hear the wolf argue with my lord down the hall. Soon, when is soon, we must have forces. The almanac clearly states. Soon. I can't tell you when, but you've seen the cocoon. It pulses with life. It is about to emerge. My dreams have become more explicit. I am sent a new prophecy each night. We will not need forces to meet whatever emerges. The wolf has gotten worse. His fur is patchy. His eyes have an iridescent tint. He twitches and shivers as he talks. I have seen no prophecy to indicate that. In fact, the imagery has been rather peaceful. Warriors, my lord, we have lost them all to the sand. And the cocoon emerged from the sand. There's a strange relish in the way the wolf says warriors. Strands of drool fall from his muzzle, fading into the stone. None of my prophecies. All this nonsense about prophecy. You've lost your reason. For millennia we monks have been led by the stars. Under whose authority do you lead? Continue speaking at your own peril. Which of your prophecies has come true? With what mathematics do you support them? I will warn you only once. Usurper. The wolf's head snaps back from the strength of my lord's strike. He sprawls to the cobbles. His loose cloak falls from his shoulders. Long streaks of burnt skin cover his torso, his arms. One of his fingers is missing, chewed to the bone. My lord stares down at him coldly. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!